The Real Mccoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real Mccoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he may take Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
Vites.
Sounds like you're bogging down, boy.
Who makes up these doggone words? Vite. How's a guy supposed to know what they mean?
Well, if you don't understand, just ask questions.
Let me see it, little Luke. Oh, it's festivities, little Luke. 100 local ranchers are lucky enough to be holding invitations to the festivities at the Valley Ranchers Association's annual dance. Festivities, that means fun, dancing and things.
Oh, thanks.
You see, when you got something bothering you, all you have to do is ask questions.
Okay, I want to ask you another question, Grandpa.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here it is. We're ranchers. Why ain't we invited to the festivities?
Don't ask so many questions. Ain't healthy for a young boy to be asking too many questions. It ain't good to have a young growing brain loaded down with too much information.
Well, you see, little Luke, we just come here a short while ago from West Virginia. I guess they don't figure as how they know us real well yet.
Well, in a way, I'm glad they didn't invite us to their dance. I'm particular who I get social with.
You're just lucky they didn't invite me. You know what I'd tell them, don't you?
I bet it'd be good.
What would you say, Grandpa?
Luke, go on. You just act like you was Mr. President. Invite me. Come on, stand up.
You want me to be stuffy on Mr. Pell? You ready now?
Go on.
Here I go. Mr. McCoy, we High and Mighty Valley Ranchers Association be mighty pleased if you and your little old family would attend our social.
Well, now, Mr. Pell, we're rightly proud for you to give us this invite. But you see, we got a previous engagement with your betters. We promised to sit with the chickens.
In a way, I'm glad they didn't invite us. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, I am, too. I'd sure hate to sit a whole evening with that bunch of stuffed shirts. Valley Ranchers. Ain't one of them worth the powder to blow 'em to kingdom come. Especially that president fella, that Mr. Pell.
Hello there. Hello, all you McCoys.
Good morning, Mr. Pell.
How do you do, Mr. Pell?
Morning, Mrs. McCoy. Well, here's an invitation to the Valley Ranchers Association annual dance.
Thank you.
Hey, Grandpa, tell them about sitting with the chickens. Wait till you hear this. Oh, boy.
Hear what?
Nothing, Mr. Pell. Little Luke, why don't you run on and finish your chores?
Just wait to hear Grandpa tell them all.
I hear your sister Hassie calling you from the kitchen. Now, run along.
I didn't hear anything.
Now, I did. Now, go on now. Stand.
We'd be rightly proud to attend the festivities.
Fight.
Yeah, we'll be there with bells on. If there's anything we can do to help, you just let us know.
Well, as a matter of fact, the children will be helping the ladies with the decorations tomorrow morning. So if your young lad won't be too busy...
Yeah, little Luke will be there.
Fine. Well, I've got to run along and get the rest of these invitations distributed, so I'll see you all later. Bye, Mr. McCoy.
Goodbye, Mr. Pell.
Sure is a nice fella.
Salt of the earth. Here's the invitation, Kate.
Oh, Grandpa, it's going to be a wonderful dance. Why don't you ask Flora McMichaels to go with you?
Bite your tongue, girl.
But she's a lovely woman, Grandpa. She sure does like you.
Well, the feeling's unmutual.
I still think you should ask her. You two'd make a lovely couple.
That's the nastiest thing you ever said to your Grandpa.
You sure
hear Grandpa's coming.
Yep. He has to pick me up and take me home.
Is he bringing anyone to the party?
Is who bringing anyone to the party?
Now, look here, little Luke. Don't you sass your elders. I'll give you one more chance. Is he, and you know who I mean, is he bringing anyone to the party?
No, but I got an idea he'd like to ask you.
You think he'd really like to?
Well, ever since he found out you was her neighbor, he's been taking a bath in the middle of the week.
Right. Well, if he isn't going to ask me, I'm going to ask him, that's all.
Come on, little Luke. It's time for supper.
In a minute, Grandpa.
You're looking real fit, Amos.
I am fit, ma'am. There ain't no reason why I shouldn't look it. Come on, little Luke.
What's your hurry, Grandpa?
I'm hungry.
Oh, I just remembered. I got to see Mr. Pell about the refreshments. Why don't you help Miss McMichael with the lanterns?
Yeah, Peppino can help her.
Oh, I need Peppino. Come on, Peppino.
Come here.
Oh, Amos, are you bringing a lady to the dance?
No, I ain't, ma'am.
You may call me Flora, Amos.
And you can call me Mr. McCoy.
Oh, Amos.
I'll call you, ma'am, and that way you'll be showing respect for me as a man. And I'll be showing respect for you for having the sense to showing respect for me.
You know, what I like about you is that you're so, I don't know, so salty.
And if you like salt, ma'am, I'd be obliged if you'd go bother a pretzel.
Amos, I don't have a date for the dance.
I'm going alone.
I'm making a delicious box supper. Everybody says I make the best box supper in town. Do you like smoked turkey legs?
Not when the turkey's breathing down my neck, no, ma'am.
Oh, Amos, I should get very angry with you.
Well, that's the best idea I've heard today.
Oh, but how can I get mad at you? You're so cute, even when you insult me.
Sulcy. Well, I ain't even begun to insult you yet. Now, listen to this, ma'am. You ready? Ma'am, it pains me to be obliged to tell you that you are fat.
I know. I'm going on a diet. Wait till you see me after a couple of months on a diet.
Okay, it's a deal. I'll meet you right here. Wear a yellow rose so I'll know it's you. Now, I gotta get back to work.
I wonder what he'd like me to wear when he takes me to the dance.
Well, Grandpa, decide who you're going to take to the dance yet? It's tomorrow night, you know.
Sure I have. I'm taking my best friend, Amos McCoy. Never go no place without him. What you cooking for us, Kate?
I'm cooking up some roast goose and candy jams for Luke and myself.
For Luke and yourself?
That's right, Grandpa. You see, every lady's supposed to fix a box supper for herself and her escort.
Well, what about me?
Well, Grandpa, they don't like for two men to be eating out of one box supper.
Oh, that's the law here in California.
What kind of hogwash is that?
Oh, besides, there wouldn't be enough for the three of us. My appetite's been getting powerful big lately. So I wonder if that could mean that we... Oh, no, you'd be the one with the big appetite.
Well, now. Don't think I don't know what you're trying to do. Don't think I can't see through the tree. You're trying to get me to take that man-eater to the dance.
Now, how can anybody call that beautiful woman a man-eater?
Well, you just ask the man she's trying to eat, and you can take that roast goose and them candy jams and keep them. I never liked the way you candy jams anyways. Too much candy, not enough yam.
I hear tell Flora McMichael's the best cook in this town.
Yeah, best cook? What's cooking? Eating's nothing but a habit. What's your girl cooking for supper, Pepina?
Oh, Conchita is making my favorite dish. Plenty for you. She's cooking a whole big pot of víbora con frijoles.
That sounds delicious. What is it?
Rattlesnake with beans.
Well, you know what they say about box suppers. Two's company and three's a crowd.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hey, young fella, where you been?
Well, I've been over to Miss McMichael's. Boy, are you lucky.
You never know what the things that's happening to me around here.
And Miss McMichael can sure cook. She's making the best box supper I ever have seen.
She is, huh?
Yeah. Are you going to have a time? Smoked turkey and onion soup, hot muffins, blueberry pie, French fried potatoes, cranberry sauce, cheese toast, pink lemonade.
Well, that food ain't gonna do Grandpa no good.
Now, you see, little Luke, he ain't taking Flora McMichaels to the dance.
He ain't? How come he ain't?
How come I ain't? 'Cause I ain't asked her, that's how come.
Boy, sure is going to be a shame to pass up all that good food.
Food ain't everything. Food's... Say, cheese toast?
That's right.
French fries?
That's what you said.
Well, first thing in the morning, I think I'll be just making a call on Miss McMichael. Just a social call, mind you, but I hope my stomach don't get the rest of me into trouble. Cheese toast, huh? French fries.
Come in. I'm out here in the kitchen.
Stay where you are. I'm following the smell of that pie.
Oh, it's you, Mr. McCoy.
It's the way a kitchen ought to smell, by jingoes. How are you, Flora?
Just fine, Mr. McCoy. Can I do something for you?
Well, I just come to tell you won. That is providing little Luke. He wasn't shooting a lot of hot air at me about that cheese toast and them French fries.
I beg your pardon.
You win. I'm taking you and your box supper to the dance tonight. Hey. What kind of pie is that?
It's none of your business, Mr. McCoy.
Hey, Florrie, what kind of way is that to talk to the fellas who won't take you to the dance tonight?
Mr. McCoy, if you're under the impression that you and I are going to the dance in the company of each other, that is a false impression. I have accepted the invitation of another gentleman.
You didn't do that.
I most certainly did.
Well, all right. Now you can call up the other fella and tell him you're going with me. And say about them French fries, don't cook them till the last minute, because I like them real crispy.
Mr. McCoy, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my pie.
Don't say my pie. That's our pie.
We're in my way, Mr. McCoy. Mr. McCoy, will you please get your nose out of my pie?
I don't understand you. Just the other day, you told me how much you like me. Remember?
That was the other day. This is today.
But I ain't changed none. I'm the same lovable old rascal.
Maybe I've changed. Maybe I've developed some pride. Maybe I'd like to go to the dance with a fella who likes me for myself instead of my cooking.
What liar told you that?
Mr. Pell, that's who.
Mr. Pell, that stuff shirt?
Mr. Pell is a gentleman. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. McCoy, I have a lot of work to do.
All right, Florrie, if that's the way you want it. If you want to go with Pell to the dance, why, all right, but... Well, he's stuffing your head full of lies about how good-looking you are. He'll have his mind on your turkey legs.
Are you two doing that again?
Well, it ain't my fault. She forces me.
I bet. But where's Grandpa?
He's sitting out in the porch.
I don't think he feels too good.
He's been acting poorly ever since he came back from McMichael's this morning.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Well, little Luke, you're too young to understand.
Well, I'm getting sick and tired of the things I'm too young to understand. Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, little Luke.
Ain't you going to the dance?
Well, the horses couldn't drag me to that hen party.
This morning, Kate says you're going up there and ask Miss McMichael to go to the dance with you.
Well, I'll tell you, little Luke, a man's got to make up his mind whether he wants to go through life mooning around, taking women to dances, or does he want to do something worthwhile. You understand?
Yes, sir. Miss McMichael want to go with you.
Why ain't you sleeping?
Do you know what I think?
No, what do you think?
Well, I think it is to take all the women and put them on one half of the country, and all the men and put them in the other half, and then build a big wall right down the middle. I bet you anything, everybody would be much better off.
Now, I don't think you're right, but the wear and tear on that wall would be something awful.
Why would it?
Well,
Don't tell me. I'm too young to understand.
You will be all right, little Luke. You see, you're going to be all right.
I like you to meet Conchita Perez.
Mucho gusto de conocerlo, señor.
Conchita don't speak English.
Oh, she just come over to this country?
No, she's been here 9 years. She's just very stupid. Hey, how come you're not dressed to go to the dance?
Grandpa ain't going to the dance.
He's not. Uh-huh. Little Luke, you do me a favor. You take Conchita inside, you introduce her to your brother and Miss Kate. I gotta talk to Grandpa. Usted se va con el chamaco, qué cosa linda.
No sea tan atrevido. No me toques la cara delante de gente.
She's crazy about me. Only she's too stupid to know it. Now, Grandpa, what is all this foolishness about you not going to the party? Just because Miss McMichael turned you down is no reason to cheat yourself out of a good time.
I ain't cheating myself out of nothing. Miss McMichael didn't turn me down. I could have made her go if I wanted to bad enough.
Grandpa, you're gonna kill me for saying it. But I think maybe you like this woman a little bit.
Right.
You like her?
No, I'm gonna kill you for saying it.
I'm sorry. You don't like her at all.
You're right.
In fact, you don't like every woman.
Right again.
And the only reason you were going to take her to the party is on account of her cooking.
Right?
And you don't care if she goes with someone else.
You're darn right I don't.
And she means nothing to you.
Right.
And you're full of baloney.
Right. Now, wait a minute.
Hello. Hello, Peppino.
Hello, Miss McMichael.
Where is everybody?
Everybody just went inside.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Flora.
Where's Amos?
He went in his room. Where's Mr. Pep, Flora?
Well, how should I know where Mr. Pell is?
Well, I thought Mr. Pell was taking you to the dance.
He most certainly is not.
Didn't you tell Grandpa that Mr. Pell was taking you?
I most certainly did.
Well, now, just a minute here. If you... if she told... If he was...
Flora McMichael, you're a devil.
Oh, I get it. You told Grandpa you were going with Mr. Pearl, but it is not true. Very smart.
Oh, I just thought he needed taking down a couple of pegs.
Well, we better get going. We're going to miss the entertainment.
Oh, yeah, we better tell Grandpa to get dressed in a hurry.
Why, Grandpa, you was listening.
With both ears. Come on, Flo, you don't want to miss nothing. Hey, you got the box supper? Did you put off cooking the French fries till the last minute like I told you?
Just a moment, Amos. I don't want you to take me to the dance under false impression.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm afraid I've got bad news for you. On the way over here, I stopped for gas, and somebody stole a box supper off the seat. That's what happened.
The onion soup and the smoked turkey legs?
I'm afraid so.
pie and the French fries and cheese toast and cranberry sauce.
Well, I guess you ain't interested in taking me without my food, so I might as well be running along.
Wait, Florrie.
Yes?
Seeing as how you're all dressed up in your best bib and tucker, and, well, I'm sort of doing it up myself. I'm going to take you anyways.
Oh, Amos. You mean you'd take me even without my box supper?
Well, why not? We ain't going to starve. You like rattlesnake with beans? Well, do you or don't you?
Oh, Amos, I've got a confession to make. That was a fib about the box supper being stolen. I just wanted to see what you'd say.
You know, that's the best news I heard in a month of Sunday. Now, I'm going to tell you something.
What, Amos?
You ain't fat. You're just nicely rounded.
Why, Amos, that's the sweetest thing you ever said. You're a darling.
Now, let's not get mushy about this or the whole deal's off. Well, come on. You want to be late? You missed something.